Hello everybody, welcome back. For those of you tuning in, I'm glad that you came back to watch this video. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bowl because I am in the process of setting up an ancestral altar, but that currently has so many crystals on it, and this is basically just for me and to put them, you know, all in there and keep them, because right now they're all over the place, so I just want them in just one area. So I have crystals everywhere. I just absolutely love them, and I'm a very spiritual person, so there's a lot of other stuff that goes along with that. With that being said, so what I'm going to do is put some rhinestones down here first, and then I'm going to let that set, and then I'm going to add more resin with a few of these flowers, not too many. And then down on the bottom, I think I'm going to finish up with the little bloom like you would with coasters. So these I got on Temu. If you just, you know, search rhinestones on there, they're just really little. And I got just clear resin because I want it to be pretty simple, because I do want the crystals inside to be seen. So there's not going to be too much color, but I think it's going to be a cool design. At least I hope it will be. I was thinking of giving it a geode kind of vibe to it, but then you wouldn't be able to see the crystals that much. So I just settled on the transparent, like a sort of a transparent vibe to it. So we'll see what happens. So what I did was I mixed up about, was it 5 fluid ounces of resin, and I poured a little bit into the cup with some of the rhinestones because I think this is too much, but it poured out, so I had to go with the flow. So that's what we're doing. These allergies are killing me. How have you guys been feeling? I hope everybody's been doing good. So I'm going to get it in here with the funnel. Hopefully it'll keeps it from sticking to the sides of the bowl and goes directly to the bottom. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I just want a really thin layer of this stuff all around what's going to be the top of the bowl. So hopefully this will be enough. And I definitely think I overmade the resin. So what I'll probably do with the leftover resin, since I'm going to let this cure first so it doesn't mix up with the flowers or whatever other colors I decide to put in it. And I think it's going to work out pretty good. Yeah, it's filling up pretty good. I think I might have enough. We shall see. Oh. And as I sink to the bottom like that, that doesn't mess it up, but that's okay. It's just for my private use, so I'm not too concerned about it. And I keep my hand at a little shake, so that way I can make sure that it's kind of going in there. And I think I have one more section, and I think it's going to be all good from there. I'm just giving it a little bit of shaking while I'm doing this because this is the last of it. Right here, and I think that is enough. I don't like to waste stuff. If you guys have been watching my videos, you already know me. I don't like wasting anything. And that's not bad. As long as I got all the rhinestones out, I'm good. All right. So now we're gonna move these rhinestones around. So hopefully they will come out nice and even. So let's do that. Kind of going with the blind eye here. because you really can't see through. I could open up the sides though. All right, let's see. You know what? I just might as well use the rest of them to put in there. Why not, right? We're gonna do the funnel again. Alrighty. So everybody tell me, how have you been? What's been going on? I know there's a lot going on in the world right now, and my prayers really do go out to everyone that's been affected by all these earthquakes and tornadoes and just the severe weather we've been having, as well as the plane crashes. Don't know what's going on, but my prayers are with them. And I know all of you guys are too. We'll let this flake at the top. Why not? Okay. Add a little bit of shimmer to that. Just a little something. All right, so now all I'm going to do is spray some isopropyl alcohol and wipe down the inside, and then I will be back once this is cured. All right, see you soon. Hey everybody, so we are back. It is the next day, and I've mixed up, it looks like 5 ounces of part, well, 2.5 part A, 2.5 part B, and this is what we're just gonna keep it simple, keep it clear. This is what we're gonna use for these little flowers that I'm gonna put in for the next level. And as usual, I'm using the Isopor epoxy resin, and it's ratio 1:1. All right, so we're gonna pour this in. I already went in and sprayed around with some isopropyl, so hopefully that's good. And we're just gonna pour in from the side. So I'm gonna be using the funnel to fill up the sides before I put the flowers in. Oh, here we go. Getting a little messy with the funnel, but that's okay. Let's just see what we've got so far. I think that's pretty good. Let's get this off. Made such a mess, but that's okay. So what we like to do over here is get messy. All right. Let's see, so looks like it's about 2/3 full. And then when that dries, we're gonna come in with a 3rd level, and I'm gonna do a bloom up here at the bottom. So when you turn it over, you'll have the bloom looking at you on the bottom. So we're gonna put the flowers in now. And then we'll probably try to distribute them somehow here and there so that there's not too much in just one place. And whether they come out facing outwards or inwards, I guess that's just gonna be luck. I think either way it's gonna look pretty no matter what way they're facing. It's still gonna look pretty because it's clear. So if you can't see them from one side, you'll definitely be able to see them from the other. Okay, last of them are gonna go here inside. And then hopefully when we push them down a little bit, that will of course help them to face the right way, hopefully. Like, hopefully face this way and not that way. But we'll see. All right, so now that we've got them in, we're gonna go in with this tool and just kind of put them in there. And I will most likely speed this up for you so you don't have to watch this thing come about painfully. So yeah, I'll speed it up for you right now. So now I'm just gonna go in and clean it up around the sides from where I smushed it down. I don't know. I definitely didn't get them all to look forward, but I mean to face forward. But I'm pretty sure it'll still come out decent. This isn't well, I guess it isn't one upcoming piece, but I mean this is gonna be for me, so it doesn't really matter if I mess this up or not. But either way, I think each piece of art turns out exactly the way it's supposed to. So now we're gonna put this on the heater. And you know what? Maybe we'll add some more. I think we're gonna add some more. Actually, I think we're gonna put some more glitter in it. Let's put some glitter in it. And here we go. Down the hatchet. Okay, so in this part of the video, I'm going to show you what I'm using for the rest of this project. And so I'm starting off with the resin. I think that's about 5 fluid ounces right there. And then we are going to use, there's the piping bag with the white resin for the bloom, and that's what I used to color it with. It's just some pigment, white pigment. You can pretty much use any white pigment that you want. And there's my alcohol inks. I use some blues and purples and reds and pinks. I used a bunch of different stuff, which I probably should have used less of it. And then as you can see in the middle there, I did like a little rhinestone kind of centerpiece for the bloom that I'm going to make. And so those are purple. I also used purple. And here we are, and you see me pointing out the centerpiece for the bloom again, and I'm going to show you the 5 fluid ounces of resin that I used for the bloom with the pigment, of course, and you can use any pigment you want. And there's the piping bag for the bloom with the resin already in it and colored. And there's a little tool I'm going to use, the silicone tool, to make the petals. And there's the alcohol inks, once again, that I'm using. And like I said, I should have used a lot less alcohol ink, looking back in hindsight, but that's okay. And we're showing one more. So now it's time to make the bloom, and I'm going to go ahead from right here and speed it up for you. Okay, and here is the bloom. It's been going for about 4 hours and it's done. So I'm gonna back it up with some glitter in case there's any empty spaces so it can shine through. But if it doesn't, that's okay, because it will still look really pretty and sparkly on the bottom. And we're just gonna spread that out a little bit. And I think that was about probably 4 ounces, which was too much. So for the last part, if you have a mold like this, I would do maybe 3 ounces instead of 4 fluid ounces, because it really was just too much. Okay, here we are. Time for the big reveal. Let's see how it came out. This is gonna be for my crystals, so if it didn't come out perfect, that's okay, because this is my first time doing a project in layers. It looks like it's gonna get to be sanded a little bit down there, but that's okay, because that's an easy fix. Okay, so let's see. Put some alcohol in here. It's a little difficult. Okay, let's see if this helps at all. Whoa. All right, I think we're just gonna have to, there we go. There we go. It's looking like it came out pretty good. Let's see. All right. You guys ready? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to turn this mold back the right way so it doesn't distort. Okay, that's good. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm anxious to see how the flower came out underneath. So here is the big reveal. And I'm going to turn it over. And overall, I was really pleased with the effect. I think next time I will use less glitter on the bottom, and I will make sure the rhinestones are more evenly distributed on the top. And the reason less glitter underneath is because I think the bloom would have come out a lot better. And also that's glitter, it's not bubbles, so I should have skipped that glitter too that I put in there earlier. But all in all, I'm really happy with it. It's going to make a good altarpiece, and I just really love it. I wish the bloom would have come out a little better, like I said, but this was my first time, so now I know what to do. No glitter on the bottom, more bloom, and no glitter with the flowers, because it just ended up looking like bubbles. But other than that, I am really, really happy with it. It's beautiful. And this is the finished product with my crystals in it. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.